Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode. Today's episode we're going to be trying to play In the Loop. So today's In the Loop episode we're going to be trying hard, we're also going to be trying to play Impoppable. So in that kind of sense, welcome back to probably the hardest episode we've ever recorded. To be perfectly honest, as you guys can see, everything's a lot more expensive, as in we're going to pay full price for a single Quincy, and we've only got one heart. So that kind of sense, we could take a couple attempts at this, and I don't think, because we're already starting around 6, I don't think anything's going to go too well for us to begin off with, but I guess that'll ultimately be besides the point, hopefully. Alright, so it appears as though Quincy has successfully managed to pop the first 2 rounds technically of balloons, which is fantastic. So at this stage, hopefully soon we can grab one of these lot. Perfect, so we can grab you just about there, sir. And I'm honestly thinking if we can pop you about there, that should be good for us. And then of course we're going to need to set you up as your Moab killing power. So with this with Quincy should be able to pop the camos by around 24, which is fantastic. And then you, sir, you're going to need to start preparing to pop camos, not camos. What would you call them? And what would I call them? LEADs. So LEADs and then the Moabs. So in that kind of sense, as soon as we go fast rangs with red hot rangs, we can grab both of these bad boys. Alright, and there's red hot rangs, which is fantastic. So at this stage, I think we're sitting at, I want to say we're sitting kind of nicely at this stage, not going to lie. So yeah, next of all, so another thing we're also probably going to need will probably be a little druid boy. So hopefully as soon as we can grab the little druid boy, we can grab this guy and we can pop you just about there as well, sir. Alright, so there's a little druid boy, which is fantastic. So at this stage, we're still about 25 rounds before we need to upgrade this into Kali Boomerang and Moab Press, and so that's perfect. Technically with Quincy, we've already got the double time speed, so that's perfect there for us today. So hopefully with this little druid boy, we can grab ourselves Thorn Swarm and Hard Thorns. So the thing to remember about Impoppable, other than the fact it's 100 rounds and other than the fact that you will be facing a much stronger end balloon, I believe it is called not the Zom, so the Zom is around 80. It's not BFB because that's a 60. Oh yeah, it's the bad balloon, the BADD. No, it's just single B. It's just single D, sorry, BAD balloon, which is not too bad. But anyway, so there is Heart of Thunder. We're actually going to have Druid of the Jungle first, just to actually speed up the rounds. There we go. There was round 24, so Quincy already popped the first of the camos, which is fantastic. Good work, Quincy. But then as soon as we can have Heart of Thunder, so as I was saying, the thing to remember about Impoppable, everything's more expensive than like the hard mode. So on easy, everything's the cheapest. On Impoppable, everything's the most expensive. There we go. So at this stage, we've got the Druid popping good numbers, which is fantastic. So now technically we could start making this guy getting ready to pop. What would you call it? I would call it the camos. No, the Moabs. So hopefully as soon as we can get this guy ready to start popping Moabs, we can get this guy going in there. Alright, so there's Kali Boomerang, which is fantastic. And there is the Moab Press, which is beautiful. So hopefully at this stage, we could hopefully start saving up Jungle's Bounty. Although, I'm actually going to say, this stage we should probably start saving up for a Monkey Village. Just because at this stage, Quincy's the only thing who can pop any camos. If I remember correctly, around 39 is a bunch of camos. So in any way, we're also going to need Quincy. We're also going to, yeah, there we go, so around 37. So we need a double time Quincy there. Great work, Quincy. I thought we actually prematurely double time Quincy there, which could have been really bad. Perfect. So hopefully we get your Grow Blocker, and as soon as we can, we'll get your Radar Scanner as well, because that should actually allow all of you lot, including you, sir. Yes, just you. You're just in this range, which is fantastic. To pop camos, which is fantastic as well. Technically, all you lot can have to pop camos, which is fantastic. And here comes the first of the Moab. So there we go, Quincy double time. Great work, and then the other guy should be able to finish him off. The Druid, which is fantastic. Great work, lads. Great work, lads. Alright, perfect. Next of all, as soon as we can we're just going to upgrade both of these Jungle Drums. So Jungle Drums increases attack speed of all monkeys in the radius. That sounds really good. It's really handy there for us today. And then next of all, because we're also going to need Bureau of Central Intelligence. So if I remember correctly, majority of rounds when I buy this one, it costs 6,100. And the fact that this one's going to cost us 9,000 kind of just puts in perspective just how expensive this game gets, or how expensive this round gets, you know, something along those lines, right? So next of all, as soon as we grab Jungle's Bounty, we'll grab Jungle's Bounty, just because I actually think that's obviously a good thing for us to grab. The sense of the double thorns and double that should actually increase the speed of which this round flows, which is fantastic as well. Alright, so here's another good question. I'm actually going to pop one of these lot down here. We may just have to pop you down here, just like there. Perfect, and then unfortunately we're gonna have to give you the other trades. So I have to give you Long Reach and Smart Spike so that we can put you on Smart. I think Smart just over there, so that's fantastic. So these lot should hopefully disappear at some stage. And then with that, we're also going to need to give you long life spikes, and deadly spikes as soon as we can, and then we can get you faster production and even faster production, something along those lines, right? So we may as well grab Jungle's Bounty there. There's deadly spikes, there's faster production, even faster production. So that kind of sense, I don't know. Actually, that's not going to matter, because of the beautiful thing about grabbing Monkey Intelligence Bureau is this guy then should be able to pop LEDs or any kind of ceramics or stuff that get through here. Because if I remember correctly, you can't Jungle's Bounty. If I remember correctly, you can't pop any like LEDs or ceramics or anything like that. I'm pretty sure they're just going to go straight through. So the fact of us grabbing Monkey Intelligence Bureau, the Bureau grants special balloon popping knowledge, allowing nearby monkeys to pop all balloon types. So I don't know if that's towers or just monkeys. So in that kind of sense, that could get a bit unfortunate. But if it is the case that it is towers as well, we could win this one quite successfully. First of all, just through there. So here's going to be our first big challenge. So at some stage, we're possibly also going to need to grab one of these lot. Perfect. I do be thinking we probably just there. That was a bit after mature Quincy attempt there. Perfect. So could we grab faster shooting, double shot, grape shot, and hot shot, and then as soon as we grab a destroyer, we can grab ourselves a destroyer, and that should actually allow us to attack super duper fast first of all, but also just get mauling through these bad boys. All right, so there's a destroyer upgrade, which is fantastic. So next of all, so with this guy being here already, it gives us an opportunity to grab ourselves aircraft carrier as soon as we can. Oh yeah, I forgot to set this guy to strong. If that guy sets to strong, that should actually help us out a lot as well. Alright, so there goes the first of the BFBs. I'm not too worried about that one getting through, which is fantastic. So with this guy now as well, should be able to strafe their targets and fire missiles and mobile class balloons, which is fantastic as well. So in that kind of sense, I believe we're definitely on the right path. Alright, so next of all, I actually want to see real quick, could we pop one of these bad boys just about here? Alright, we may have to pop you just about there. I think you're just going to be out of reach. Could we pop you about there? Because I believe then you should be able to pop all of them. Yeah, perfect. So we set you to strong as well. We'll grab these two, and then we'll see how much we can upgrade you through here. So as soon as we have 3,500, we can grab that upgrade as well as we grab ourselves another Jungle's Bounty. Alright, so there's the strongest stimulant, which is fantastic. So technically all you lot should therefore be giving the power shots, which is fantastic. So technically next of all, I want to start seeing if we can start saving up for the Spirit of the Forest. But I'm not 100% confident in doing something like that just yet. So hopefully we can start popping some of these plants down here. Perfect. So I was thinking maybe we pop some. We may as well pop one down here because we do also have the druid over there, but I don't think that's going to be the right option. So hopefully we pop a lot just here. Perfect. And then I believe the one we want is the bottom path line. So I think we go these two. No, so we go top, we go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and 3 as soon as we can afford it. Alright, so there's the first of the marketplaces, which is fantastic. It adds it straight to your total, no fuss, which is beautiful as well. So hopefully at this stage we can, selling for 5,400, which is fantastic as well. So in that kind of sense, as long as they make kind of the money back type thing, technically, I guess you could say they cost about 6,000. I think we'll say 7,000 to make, and then as long as they pay him back eventually type thing, I'd be happy with something along those lines. Alright, so there's another marketplace, or a third marketplace, which is fantastic as we quickly collect another Jungle's Bounty. So at this stage we're about 5 rounds before the Zom comes out, which is fantastic as well. But in that kind of perfection, I'm actually pretty happy with how this is going at this stage. First attempt type-esque, which is beautiful as well. To be fair, I want to say these rounds are a bit easier than stuff like the half cash and stuff like that. Alright, to be perfectly honest, I actually want to say at this stage we could possibly afford to pop one of these lot down here. Okay, so we pop you just there, and you should be able to, your range should actually increase twofold, which is fantastic as well, in the sense of you can therefore shoot majority of these baddies. Perfect. We'll set you to strong, give you laser blast and plasma blast as soon as we can, because with the plasma blast as well, you should then be able to vaporize everything it touches, as it says right there. Alright, there's plasma blast as well, which is fantastic. But technically, next of all, I actually want to see real quick, could we grab ourselves some sort of bomb shooter? Okay, so this bomb shooter could get kind of interesting because we may need to move you a little bit. Okay, so you're not going to work anywhere through here, will you? Alright, to be perfectly honest, I think the main reason we'd want a bomb shooter is to stop the black balloons from getting through. So hopefully, see, that's also going to be another issue. It was not that big of an issue. Perfect. Great work, Mr. Druid. Perfect. So with you lot, we're going to need to grab you through here. We'll need to set you strong as well. Then we'll need to grab you lot like that, which should hopefully be fantastic. So in that kind of sense, you should be able to shoot camos, and I'm not too worried about the first of these balloons getting through here. So hopefully with the next lot of balloons getting through there, to be fair, I'm just actually more scared about the black balloons getting through. So in that kind of sense, hey, yeah, I'm kind of glad we decided to build a bomb shooter at this stage. Oh, there's a Zom, which is fantastic because it's just absolutely going to get mauled. Quincy double time, great work, lads. So at this stage, this guy is pretty close to paying himself off completely. Merchantman, yeah, to be fair, I'm not 100% sure that's exactly something we want right now. Just in terms of like the balloons are getting kind of far. So maybe instead of that, maybe. Yeah, I don't know why I'm clicking. I guess I just kind of reacted a bit badly to whatever's going on there. Maybe instead of grabbing them, we should grab you like this, and then we can give you more tax, even more tax, something like that. In that kind of sense, I'm pretty confident saying no, none of these balloons should be able to get much further through here, just because this guy is a tack mauler, right? So I'm actually thinking that 15,000. So maybe when we get to about this is 15,000, obviously, right? Oh, but actually, that's another good point. I don't think we can physically afford to just to purchase stuff like this at this very rashly and start selling these stuff to purchase other stuff. Because the reason I'm saying that is because, as well, we still have 15 rounds left, but this guy also can't shoot camos. So this guy also can't help us against the black balloons, but neither can you. Neither can you, if I remember correctly. So in that kind of sense, maybe we should sell you, or maybe we should get you prepared to take on the black balloons. So for that, we're going to need 60,000. For that, we're going to need to get this guy to $45,000 before we just start purchasing, before we start making rash decisions. So, decisions. So in this kind of sense, I'm starting to get a bit worried in the sense of, I feel like rightfully so though, right? Yeah, perfect. If we could hopefully grab one of them like real quick, thank you. Perfect, as we quickly grab ourselves another Jungle's Bounty. So at this stage, it's not that I'm getting nervous, I'm getting quite nervous because we are approaching the end game. The last thing you obviously want to do is lose, but we still have $47,000 in the bag. So in that kind of sense, we're just actually trying to see, is there anyone we could hopefully upgrade? We could grab ourselves a Sun Avatar, but I'm not 100% sure that's the right decision. We could also grab ourselves a flagship carrier, so that could also get kind of interesting if that's something we may need. Oh, okay, so I believe you just did your first bit of damage. What's perma spike, sir? Spike becomes almost permanent. I don't think that'll be the wrong option, so maybe we should grab that one there. Perfect. And then let us also quickly see. So that takes us to 40,000. Alright, perfect. And then, alright, so hopefully we can get ourselves to 45,000 again. I'm hoping. See, there's the big issue. So these lot will probably be a bit of an issue. So we may need to use Quincy double time. Alright, looks like it wasn't as big of an issue as we were originally planning on it to be. Yeah, but as you guys can see over here, I feel like personally, we're starting to play with real fire. Let's just check this guy. Oh, this guy should be set to strong. I don't know why he's set to close. I think we could lose here. I'm hoping we don't lose here, but we could definitely lose here. Could we go to... Okay, so could double time? I think I'm pretty sure this guy should absolutely maul through them there. I think I'm almost feeling a bit sorry for ourselves, just in terms of just how close it's getting. Perfect. Should we grab it? What does this? Extra can place other monkeys on upper decks. Increase attack speed of all. Nah, see, that's not going to matter that much. That's just not going to matter anywhere near that much. I think, unfortunately, I'm also going to have to say, as soon as we get Quincy double time, I think we'll get some arrows in there as well. I think we can hopefully use that ability there. Alright, perfect. At this stage, I'm not shedding bricks, you are, but you know, something along those lines, right? Makes perfect sense. Okay, I also want to see how much have you guys have definitely made your money back type thing, which is fantastic. And then plus any bonuses from us selling you, so that's also fantastic. Alright, so I'm genuinely thinking maybe in just a couple seconds we should grab ourselves. We may need some arrows in there. The thing about using Quincy's abilities and stuff like that while they're over here is there's so much more firepower coming through. Oh goodness. How many of you popped, sir? 2,000. That's actually not too bad for someone like you. Alright, perfect. So hopefully as soon as we get to 45,000, hopefully we can grab ourselves this Moab domination. So that I'm actually happy to say that should actually win us the rest of the game, which should be fantastic. Yeah, as I was about to say, I'm pretty sure this guy's probably going to do the most. Yeah, perfect. And hopefully as soon as we can go Quincy double time. Arrows as well. Oh boy. Alright, so how many has this guy killed now? 10,000, yeah, so he just killed 8,000 balloons just there, which is kind of unfortunate. Alright, perfect. Could we sell these 3? Perfect, and then hopefully we can grab ourselves the mob domination, which should be fantastic. There we go, so this guy should absolutely dominate mobs now, which is fantastic as well. Yeah, so this guy's no longer set on the path, which is kind of a bit unfortunate. But these lots should always still set on the path. Alright, could we set you to first now as well, sir? Just so you stop taking care of the other baddies. Alright, yeah, so at this stage I'm starting to freak out just a little bit more every couple seconds. To be fair, I'm keeping a close eye down here, because down here is where, if they get past here, that's obviously when they're going to run into the other troubles. So in that kind of sense, it could be getting into. Oh, there's the bad. Perfect. Could see double time there as well. Perfect. Not going too damn bad. There we go. Beautiful. As long as you guys take care of him just around here. Yeah. All right. Come on, sir. Perfect. Great work, you sir. Could we use another one of these abilities? Might as well use another one there. Perfect. And quickly double time. There we go. Fantastic. Instant Monkey 210. Victory. So 690,000 for this little Boomerang monkey, which is fantastic. Plus we're on hard, which gives throwing cash, which means we did it. We did Impoppable on this map, which is fantastic. So we got the first of our difficult achievements. So technically next week we do chimps, but I don't think we'll do chimps today, unfortunately. But beautiful. I'd just like to thank everyone so much for tuning today's episode. I think it was actually a pretty good episode. I mean, we completed in the loop on chimps, which is fantastic. No, Impoppable. The thing about chimps is, right, chimps should not be that much more difficult, because chimps is just like our normal hard, because we don't have any monkey knowledge, so we don't have any of that, we don't use any of that, so you know, that should be perfectly simple for us, especially on a game like this. Unfortunately, it's going to get a lot more difficult on these maps, on more or less these maps, the maps where you need to structurally place monkeys. But anyway, we'll get there hopefully one day. All right, beautiful. Cheers and bye bye.